Hey there, this is Daryl. Um, I don't know, we have a thing with our Project Healing Waters group on Monday nights. It's called, it's always a 6 week session Zoom meeting on a particular fly tyer or some series of flies that our fly tying expert Walter Shockley does. And it's pretty fun, it can be fun. But I don't know if your group or ever participated in a Zoom session of fly tying. But here's a short little clip. I'm going to try to make it short, but on what's really involved in it. And I hope that you enjoy it.
He designed this after trying some other flies out similar to that in around 77, 78 when he started working with it. He first used something similar to it in 76. It worked really well, catching a lot of fish in Scandinavia, and he thought, well, he would work on that. He said the first one had 4 wings and 3 hackles on it, which he thought was like way too much. So he came out with 2 versions of it, and when we're tying is version 2. He has a version 1 also. And this is sort of a simplified version that he did. And see if I can get this to focus a little bit in here. So some of the things we're going to need a little bit of tonight is water. Concave side up. We're going to take the right side of that one off also. Again, leave your tip section up there because that's what we're tying it in with.
Hold it up a minute. Let me see.
That's the real long one, right? Yeah. The black
That's
and red.
the real dark one.
Yeah. Okay.
Dark brown.
And so is it, are we the dull side or the shiny side up?
The dull side is up, which is the concave side. Again, leave your tip section up here because that's where we're going to tie it in. Okay. So, go ahead and put your hook in here. Now there. And now I'm going to wrap this all the way back to the bar of my hook. And then all the way back up to where I started. So the first thing we're going to tie in is the pheasant tail feathers, barbs. And you need somewhere between 6 and 8 of them. going to do is measure the shank of the hook. You see, I've just got that much pinched off right there. I'm going to put this back here. I'm going to lay this. The shank distance is right where I stopped my thread, right here in the back. But I'm going to catch this up to the front. Start tying it in. And make sure it stays up on the top of the shank of the hook. I'm going to wrap my thread all the way back down the shank. Hold those fibers in place.
How far did you say it goes past the end?
It goes back to the barb of the hook. It sticks out past the barb of the hook the same distance as the shank is long.
Thanks.
After you're done that, you can take the part of the barbs off of your tail feather.
You come off the front too?
Just if you cut them off the front by the eye. Once you have your floss tied in, we're going to wrap the floss around the shank of the hook. And we're only going to move it forward to the point of the hook, which is about 2 wraps, maybe 3 wraps. And then we're going to tie it off right there. And leave the floss just laying back by the side.
Man, don't let go of it. For some reason, it kept slipping out of my fingers. Butterfingers, you know.
Not supposed to be eating them candy bars before you tie it, man.
All right, we're good.
All right, so the next thing you need is your light colored feather.
Yeah.
Come on, the tan feather, right?
Yes. And I'm going to take that feather right there so that the empty side is going to be facing away from me. The side with the fibers on it is going to be toward me, and I'm going to tie it in right where I just tied my floss in.
I'm a little bit confused about what you said about facing you and non-facing you. You said the things are facing you, right?
So the fibers are on the side closest to me. I'm laying this right on top of the shank of the hook. The fibers are facing me. The back side that's empty is facing away from me.
Okay. Oh, no.
So you took the floss and wrapped it all the way forward towards the eye?
No, the floss is still staying right there where it was. We haven't wrapped the floss anywhere.
Okay, just the thread.
Just the thread. Now I'm going to take my thread back again to where I have to floss and the feather tied in. I'm just a little bit, maybe a 1/16 of an inch of where I tied the floss in.
This is how you keep yours clean, because mine get very dirty.
We're going to go back over here to the raffia piece that we cut off and it's folded over.
Yeah.
Do not stick it in the water. Use
What'd you
your
say?
fingers just to get them wet a little bit and wet this.
All of it?
It's already, it should be folded from when you cut it.
Oh, Jesus.
So I've got that right there now. I'm going to take that back over to my hook. And we'll tie that in with the tip right here. Keeping my thread right back where the feather is and where the floss is.
So you want us to keep it folded?
Forward.
You want to keep it folded?
Yes, keep it folded.
Roger, that's a little bit blurry.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Yeah, you're out of focus.
How's that?
Better. Much better.
If you were to try to unfold it and wrap it, I promise you it will tear in your fingers. We're still going to be real careful when we wrap this forward. So I'm ready. I'm going to wrap this away from me carefully. Don't pull on it too hard because I promise it will tear on you. And we'll move it forward. Right here. And then once I've got it up to where I started my thread,
Yeah.
I'm going to tie it off.
I don't know. Shit.
And remember, save that 3 millimeter space in the front because we're going to need that. So I've got that tied off. I can come in there and carefully cut that off without cutting my thread. Again. So once that's tied in, the next thing we're going to do is take our black floss and we're going to wrap it forward, spiraling it, not touching wraps at all. It takes maybe 3 or 4 wraps. Go forward to the front, and then we're going to tie that off. Once that's tied off, you can go ahead and touch the extra floss off. So once we have that tied off, we're going to now take the light colored feather, wrap it forward just like we did the black floss.
Wrap it away from you.
You're going to lay that feather down right next to the floss. When I get to the front right here, then we'll tie that off.
What sort of say how cool it is that a song and talking versus winning the award? I'm so proud of everyone how she represents the whole state of Alabama with me, and I'm so happy for her success. I'm happy to be part of this song. Thank you so much.
Once we've got that tied off, that feather, clip that off, zing it off.
Georgia burst onto the country music scene with his debut album, Fear in the Real World. Giving us hit after hit, and defining moments in history with songs.
Please use your microphones.
Stop turning. He's won 21 Academy of Country Music Awards.
Next thing we're going to tie in is the reddish brown feather. And again, I've got the top side which doesn't have anything on it, and we'll face that to the rear. And we'll leave this right here and tie it right in front of where I stopped the light brown one. Okay. I've tied it in and locked it. Then I can take this piece off. I'm going to push my feathers back. Bring my thread up here just a little bit. Help push them backwards. Almost done. The last feather, which is the duck feather. I'm going to place it right in front of the brown one. Again, where I pull the fiber back is where I'm going to tie it in. duck feather, it only gets 2 wraps around. That's it. Once you've got the second wrap around on it, you can tie it off.
Well, kind of looks like Kramer.
Kramer. Mine looks more like George.
Mike, I like that new glass piece you're using there.
Yeah, I'm not sure my glasses are that strong, so I gotta have it magnified.
It works.
Yeah,
They have a light on it too?
yeah, it's got 2 lights, bright and low.
How's the leg coming along?
A lot better. I'm able to get up and walk around a little bit, but it's still got a ways to go. So I can use a cane now, which is good. So
Progress, your most important product.